up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade Fox and this is the Made You Looks channel. Today I have a recent pickups video for you. Some of these things I have bought, some of these things were gifted to me. Most of these things were gifted to me. It is the season of giving. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So the first item are a pair of sunglasses from Calvin Klein. It's these it's these square tortoiseshell glasses. It's definitely it's giving vacation. It's giving on a beach. It's giving sunscreen shoddy, you know? Hopefully I can wear these sometime year 2021. This will most likely come out in 2021. I really like these. I was actually skeptical when I was looking at the list. I was like, ooh, I don't know if any of these are my vibe. But then I saw these and I was like, these could work. And they work. I really do like tortoiseshell a lot. I feel like tortoiseshell goes well with my skin tone. And, you know, it's just all over Fran vibes. And so I like it. I'm here for it. Thank you to Calvin Klein. Some other things that CK sent me. Funny story, I used to work at Calvin Klein. I think I mentioned that in the video before, and so it's funny how full circle these things become. Next thing is this Calvin Klein denim jacket. It's got an 80s kind of feel to it. It's got these, I don't know what you call this, like this drawstring elasticized. I don't know if that's a word or not, but waistband at the bottom. I really like the pockets on it because they're basically like back pockets. Medium wash. It's got a boxy fit. It's got CK on the buttons, which I think is really cute. I actually feel like that's a detail that happens on the pants. I worked at the outlet store, so, you know, we didn't get the first dibs of things. I will link everything down below. Down in the below? Girl, is it a stroke? I will link everything in the description for you. Hate it here. It was fine. It was fine. It took me like an hour to set up and it was fine. There was no noise. Anyway, next is this cup. I keep saying Calvin Klein. Y'all already know where it's from. Okay, this, I don't know if it's a mock neck, turtleneck, or just a mock neck sweater. It is super soft. I don't know what kind of angel baby hair they use for this. Well, we can actually find out. Let's look at the fabric content. There's got to be some acrylic in here because it is too soft. Because one thing about wool, yep, 37% acrylic, 50% nylon, 8% rayon, 5% spandex. And that spandex is right up in here. This looks very nice on. I didn't know that, well, it's not that I didn't know, I forgot that it wasn't a men's mock neck sweater and it was actually a women's mock neck sweater. So I ordered a medium thinking it was going to have like that kind of like oversized men's feel, but since it's a medium in women's, which is my actual size, it's a bit more fitted. It's not like fitted, but just a little bit, just like a little bit. It's super soft. I really like it. I very seldom buy things that are my size nowadays, and so when I got it and I saw it in my hands, I was like, ooh, I don't know, she looks petite. And then I remember, wait, I am petite, so this should be fine. But I like it a lot. It fits really well. It feels really nice against the skin. It's not itchy at all. I actually went online to see like what the price of it was and to see, you know, the different photos of it, since I clearly forgot what I had, you know, requested, and it's sold out. But by the time this comes out, it could be back in stock because this is a staple item. It's a mock neck. I feel like mock necks are very on trend right now, and so I feel like a lot of these brands are restocking the things that the people want, and clearly the people want something like this. I actually prefer mock necks over the traditional like taller turtlenecks because my neck is a bit small, and so I feel like the mock necks suit my actual body better than a turtleneck. I feel like turtlenecks kind of overwhelm my neck a bit, and it gives neck brace. I don't know how it doesn't give that like swan-like kind of feature that I would like. So I really like this, and thank you to Calvin Klein for sending this once again. Next up, they also sent me these bandanas, which are pretty much just what I'm going to use as my backup face mask because I can't just do like a regular t-shirt or like a homemade kind of wraparound because the overall, you know, black skin and black experience, that doesn't feel safe for me, even though we are in a pandemic and it makes sense that people would do that. I just don't feel, I never feel safe out here. So I prefer these more printed ones, these daintier ones that are just give very much, I'm not trying to steal and I'm not a threat vibes. So I also received a white t-shirt, but it's dirty because I've been wearing it out. And I also received some underwear, which I'm not going to show you. Also, something that was gifted to me was this wavy ring, these paperclip earrings, or not a paperclip earrings, I think that's what they're called. And then this wavy ring as well. I recently did a campaign with Atomic Gold. It's on my Instagram if you want to check those photos out. And they gifted these to me so that I can take these photos. And I really do love them. It's a trans-owned, size-inclusive jewelry business. So if you have just like big old fingers and you have a hard time buying jewelry, fine jewelry that fits, go ahead and check them out. It's an inclusive brand. It's size inclusive as well. I'm a silver person. They have white gold. They have regular gold, rose gold, literally whatever you want they have. And I tend to go for the more smaller or daintier pieces just because I feel like my limbs are small, so it doesn't make sense to me anyway, you know, to have these like big, huge, chunky pieces of jewelry all over my body, because I feel like it just looks a bit overwhelming for me. So their aesthetic, their style is something that really aligns with my aesthetic and style. So I'm really glad that that collaboration worked out, because it's a brand that I've actually had my eye on before they even reached out. So I'm grateful to them. Thank you so much. Those are all the things that were gifted. Let's go over things that I gifted to myself. First thing are these New Balance 992s. As you can see, it's got this kind of aged feature right here. That's not, they're not that old. That's intentional. I did not buy these new because I was trying to find them new and I couldn't find them cheaper than like, I couldn't find them cheaper than like 200. And I know I didn't have to pay 200 for these shoes. I wanted these when they first came out. I did not get them. And so I went on eBay to see what I could find, and I found them. It's just this nice dad shoe. I very much like a nice dad shoe, as y'all know. I also don't have any gray shoes at all. Yeah, I don't have any gray shoes. I mean, other than my wolf grays, but those are very like chunky, just a different vibe. And so those don't really go with a lot of my clothes, but these do. I actually really loved this. I wish I knew the formal name for it, but just this very aged, very old vintage feature that it's got on the sole here. I really like the look of it. I enjoy dirty shoes. I wear dirty shoes. I actually thought about doing a dirty shoe lookbook, but then I was like, I don't really know how helpful that would be, really, because like, who's purposely making their shoes dirty and trying to find outfits for them, you know? It fits that dad shoe aesthetic that I like. It's in the nice medium between lifestyle and athletic, or like lifestyle and sporty, which is very much my aesthetic. I got these for like $60 off of eBay, and 60 compared to 200, I will take it. And it also helps that whoever did have these before me took care of them. They look like they barely even wore them, like maybe once, maybe twice. They look really nice. Like, that's the bottom of it. Thank you, whoever that was. And check out eBay, man. eBay be having them deals. Next thing I want to show you is this Los Angeles Apparel white fisherman sweater. I don't know how much of the details you're gonna be able to see. There you go. This might be the perfect sweater. I'm a slut bag for a nice sweater, especially during the winter time. They just go with everything, and then they're comfy. So it's like, how can you really go wrong? These might be the best sweaters because they check off all the boxes for me. Number one, it's boxy. Number two, it's slightly cropped. Number three, the sleeves aren't absolutely humongous. Number four, the neckline isn't super, super wide, but it is wide enough so that if you were to have like a t-shirt on underneath, like you can give that nice comfy layered look. It's just a knit, and knits, in my opinion, are timeless. They don't really go out of style, especially something as basic as a white sweater like this. I got my first piece and I was so stoked about it. I bought more, spent more money at this brand. I got it in a small because it said it was unisex, and usually what that means is this is just men's, so size down if you don't have a manly body. And normally I size down to a small, because if I get a medium in men's, it tends to be a really big fit. But I wanted a loose fit. I didn't want a super oversized fit, and so I got a small, and it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. However, after seeing it on, like, I like it. I don't dislike it. I like it quite a bit. Kind of the same feel that I got from that turtleneck, that CK turtleneck that I showed y'all earlier. Next sweater, I have a lot of sweaters in this, so just, you know, prepare yourself, is this 032C sweater that I got from Essence. This was one of the items that I got because I ended up returning a pair of boots, and with the credit, well, not even all the credit because this was part of this Essence sale, I just bought this sweater, red sweater. I really like red. I just never wear it, and so I was like, let me just buy a red sweater, a basic red sweater, something that I'm going to wear. And I really like this particular one because it wasn't just your basic red and black striped sweater giving you very much Freddy Krueger vibes. This has this kind of like fading in and out kind of feature all throughout the sweater. It is super, super chunky. And one thing that I noticed is that the seams, the shoulder seams, are behind the shoulder and not on top or in front. That's usually what you're used to seeing, at least for me, that's what I'm used to seeing. But because it's in the back, it kind of boxes my shoulders out a bit more, making them look a little bit, it's got a linebacker feel to it, which was new for me, but you know, it kind of just goes along with the chunky sweater aesthetic, so it didn't really bother me that much. And then plus, for the holiday season, even though by the time this comes out, it'll probably be 2021. Happy holidays, hope you guys had a nice holiday. Why not be festive in the new year? This was also one of those unisex pieces. Got it in a small, really enjoy it. It really looks good with black bottoms. And as a black bottom myself, we go hand in hand. As if I needed any more overshirts. Somebody was like, hey, I tried to find shackets, but no one calls it that. So what else are they called? If you're interested, they're not always called shackets. Some places call them shackets, some don't. But if you look up overshirt or shirt jacket, something like it will come up. This is from Mango. It's a houndstooth overshirt. I want to see if you can get the details up in here. I love this a lot. I got this in a medium. It said on the website that it was a gray houndstooth, but this is definitely white and black, just your regular houndstooth. I've been wanting something a houndstooth for a long time. I was looking at coats, like a houndstooth coat, and I was like, maybe that's a bit much for me. I don't know if that'll fit in my wardrobe as well, but overshirts do, so I got one. It's got black tonal buttons, comes with the extra button, obviously. It's not so much of a boxy fit, but it is like an oversized loose fit, which I really like. It's also not as thick as I thought it was going to be, which is also a good thing, just because I feel like I could wear this in spring and probably still be fine. It's got a bit of a breathable kind of factor to it as well. So does this have pockets? No, this does not have pockets. Mango makes really good pieces. In my opinion, if you're used to shopping at Zara, I would try out Mango. It's a step up in quality, in my opinion. There's also a step up in attention to detail. The actual construction of the garments are better, in my opinion. It's a slightly higher price point, just depending on what you're looking at. Their coats, their jackets, their shoes are on around the same price point, but are they shooting? And there's literally a parade of motorbikes. There's a parade of motorbikes. This is the ghetto. This is the ghetto. Oh, there's so many white people in Portland. Why are you gonna go to Portland? These are the thugs and the riffraff. So yeah, Mango is a great store. Just fucking buy shit from Mango, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Another shacket. This one's from Mesos in a brown, black, and I didn't know this at the time, but there's also gray in it. Couldn't really see that. I don't know how much you can see it on the camera, but it's got a bit of gray in here too, which I didn't see on the website. I really like the gray. I feel like it makes it a little bit more interesting, gives it a bit more depth, and I think that it helps, you know, with that transition from the darker colors to the white. I styled this up in an outfit that you will probably see in a casual outfits video at some point soon. I've been wanting one of these. He's literally has a mallet and he's just hitting. There's nothing he's even hitting. He's just hitting the roof of something. But yes, another overshirt. This does have that boxy fit. It's slightly short, like a little bit short. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I'm here for it. Really good layering piece. It's pretty much why I bought this. I love the colors. I want to start incorporating more brown into my wardrobe because your girl got a Telfar bag. I got the win. I finally got a Telfar bag. I'm trying to get one for months now. Got one and it's in a chocolate color, and so I thought this would look good with this, even though I definitely got this before I got that bag. But stay tuned to see how I style that up. I have done poor things for y'all's checking accounts when it comes to influencing you to buy shackets. But listen, can't stop, won't stop. Don't ever stop. Shout outs to Diddy. That is my video. Those are all of my recent pickups. If you like this type of video, go ahead and like this type of video. Leave a comment and stuff. My name is Jade Fox. This is the Made You Looks channel. I'm gonna go move. See you soon in the next one.